Hey folks, Andrew here from the Shenmue AM2 podcast. Sorry Matt and I haven't put out an episode in quite a while, but we have been chatting about doing a couple episodes about cancellation of the anime and the recent tweets from Yu Suzuki about like possible Shenmue Zero and all that. But it's a couple days before Christmas. Christmas was on Monday, today's Saturday. And I just wanted to film a little pickups video because my Shenmue collection has expanded quite nicely in the last couple weeks, and I've picked up some really cool items. So without further ado, here we go. The first one I have here is just a Japanese limited edition copy of Shenmue 1. Now, this really isn't the item that I wanted to pick up as part of the lot that came with this. This is what appears to be a Chinese Shenmue player's guide, one of these little pocket style ones that's pretty thin, but it's just kind of a basic white book with a little slip cover. It does have it's definitely like a cheap Chinese knockoff. It does have some spelling errors in it. They misspelled the word event multiple times in the book, but I've never seen it before, so that was a cool pickup, and it came with a copy of the game. I do have two copies, or at least two copies of the Japanese version, so I think I'm going to take Shenmue 1 and Shenmue 2, maybe put them in a shadow box or something, make a little art project out of it. So that's item number one, something I've never seen before. These knockoff guides tend to be pretty rare to find on eBay and things like that, so cool pickup. Next one is just something I randomly found at like a electronics / pawn shop we have here in St. John, New Brunswick called Beats and Bytes. It's something called the Overstreet Guide to Collecting Video Games. I found it on the discount rack, but as you can see here, it does have a copy of Shenmue for the Dreamcast, what I think is the PAL version, on the cover. And it's just got stuff in here about Dreamcast, and it does talk about Shenmue a little bit in the Dreamcast section. But another really cool item that cost me $5, add to the Shenmue collection. Again, something I've never seen before. Next up, with my magazine / player's guide collection, is Special Dreamcast Guides and Solutions, 100% Solus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but this essentially has a bunch of Dreamcast stuff in it. It has Jet Grind Radio or Jet Set Radio, Shenmue, Skies of Arcadia, Phantasy Star Online. So it covers the big four Dreamcast games, we'll say. Does have a player's full walkthrough of Shenmue 1 in it. Really cool find, and again, hadn't seen that before either. That was a nice eBay pickup. Next one, something the last three things are all fairly rare. The Games Master magazine March 2010 issue. This had 12 different variant covers, and obviously I have the Rio one. It's number 5 of 12. Rarely see this on eBay or anything, so I decided to pick it up for the right price. And from another fellow Shenmue community member Shiva. He gave me a pretty good deal on it, so thank you for that, and that is something I'm very, very, very pleased to have in the collection. Next up is something, I don't know how rare it is, but maybe the condition it's in, is a review copy of Shenmue 1 and 2 for the Xbox One, but it's sealed. You then generally don't see sealed review copies that often because they're sent out for review. But that I was ecstatic to get. I do have review copies now, or promotional copies, of Shenmue 1 and 2 on the Dreamcast, Shenmue 1 and 2 on the PS4, Shenmue 1 and 2 on the Xbox One, and Shenmue 3 on the PS4. So really for review copies, I'm only looking for an Xbox, the original Xbox One of Shenmue 2, and then the Japanese sample copies of Shenmue 1, Shenmue 2, and they've made one for Shenmue US as well, which I imagine is very rare. And then the last item is, I just happened to find it. It's so cool. Is a massive Shenmue 2. See if it fits in here compared to the size of my body. Like a promo box for when the game was originally coming out on Xbox. That's the top of it, side, bottom, underside, and the back. It's literally just like a printing of the game itself. I was so happy to find this. It's something I didn't know existed. That's one thing I love about collecting Shenmue stuff, is just you never know what you're going to find. I didn't know that Overstreet guide existed. I didn't know that Chinese player's guide existed. I didn't know this existed, but I am so glad to have this in my collection. The person that sold it to me on eBay, she packed it very well. It does, have a few little dings in it, but this thing is fantastic. It's a great showpiece for any collection. I was so happy to get it. So that's my pickups video. Just Merry Christmas to everyone. I may get more Shenmue stuff from my wife for Christmas. I have no idea. I do know I'm getting a Dreamcast book, like a complete every review of every game. I don't know if it's a review, but they discuss every game in it, so I'm excited to get that. But I don't know what else I'm getting. If there's any other Shenmue stuff, maybe I'll film another pickups video. Anyways, happy holidays to everyone, and cheers, guys. Appreciate the support on the podcast and all that, and promise we'll get to some new episodes soon, okay? All right. Cheers. Peace. Bye.